Yo, what's good, y'all? So today we are going to be pickling quail eggs. First, I've got to wash a gang of produce. We harvest a lot of this garlic from the garden earlier this morning. I'm going to use it in the pickling. But anyway, I'm going to circle back to you guys because after I wash this, then I got to wash a gang of quail eggs. And they're the start of the show, so I'll talk to you guys in a sec. So there's a lot of people that will say, when it comes to boiling your eggs, that you should start with the water hot. Then there's others that will say you should start with your water cold. I'm going to start with my water cold, mainly for just more of a necessity, to be honest with you. I feel like this is the most efficient way. See, I'm kind of just putting all the quail eggs in at one time. I think by doing it this way, I can get more of an even cook or even boil out of all the eggs. So as you guys can see, there's a lot. It's gonna take me a minute. I'll get back with you guys in a sec. I don't even know how many there is in here. It's a lot. Every once in a while, I am finding a broken one. So just discard those, obviously. All right, trying kind of like a new trick here. This will actually help too. See if the eggs are good or bad. But I'm just putting in a bunch of them in a bowl. Look at that dude, like a bopper. But anyway, I figure a little bowl of soap water. Majority of these are so clean, you know. So this is a way faster method. Quick little rinse off. Oh shit. You gotta be careful not to drop them on top of one another. Anyway, I think that's gonna make things a lot faster in terms of the wash, so that's cool. This isn't all of them. This is a lot of them. Still got a lot more to go. But anyway, this is my this is my only pot big enough for a gang of quail eggs. I don't know how many I even have in here. This is a gang of them. I'm just gonna start boiling. I figured this is probably, we'll see. We'll see. I probably will count out the next round. But my goal is not to get them so packed in here that one, of course, the water overflows, but then two, as they boil, they begin to crack. I'm gonna go ahead and start boiling these guys up, and we're gonna actually start the clock. Once it gets to a rolling boil, actually, we'll actually let them boil for 10 minutes. Now, it is said that the harder the boil, the easier it is for you to shell the eggs or take the shells off of the eggs. So I'm gonna hold that to be true, and hopefully we will not have to work that hard to get the shells off of the eggs. Right about 10 minutes now. So the best thing to do is start these guys in an ice bath. A lot of spoons work great with these, but the tongs are really great as well. More importantly, I want to keep these guys going for right about 5 minutes. I always end up putting too much water in here. Alright, y'all, so I actually had to do this in stages. So I'm gonna go ahead and let these guys sit on down for about 5 more minutes. These guys, however, are ready to rock and roll. So we'll show you guys how to peel these quail eggs, and I'm gonna get another round boiling here. What I've been finding with this is that the bottom oftentimes has a air bubble or a pocket, if you will. Doesn't work all the time, but the majority of the time I've got success is when I crack down here first and begin to peel down here first. So check it out. This is what I normally do. Just crack down there. Make sure to break the whole entire part of the egg as much as you can. What you're really trying to do is loosen up the shell so you can get to the membrane. All right, so you're gonna start peeling from there, and then You can oftentimes, like I feel like this one wants to go. You just simply start, there we go. Kind of just rolling with the egg. Kind of important, oh shoot, just try to stay with the egg as it goes. Because it's really easy with these things too to separate that membrane. See, I just did it right there. And then expose the yolk. If that happens, right, if you actually bust it, see I did there. If that happens, don't sweat it too much. I'm not gonna use that to pickle or anything, but I just kind of use that to separate my eggs. Then I can also put this, I think I'm just gonna compost this as well. We can actually put this in a brine, in their own separate brine. And we have upwards of 12 days of eating them, they say. So these will be the first ones to go because I have a feeling that we're going to eat a lot of them. In fact, the last time we did this, what ended up happening was we just ended up eating a lot of these broken ones for dinner. So it was just kind of worked out. Here goes again. You know what I mean? Yeah. There we go. I don't know. There's definitely something to it. We just gotta try to figure out what it is. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna circle back. And we will be putting the brine. Oh, this one's already cracked, damn. But again, I'm just gonna use it for myself. We'll be using the brine. Actually, we'll be adding the brine to the eggs. 1.5 cups of rice wine vinegar. 1 cup of just plain white vinegar. 2 cups of distilled H2O. 1/2 cup of soy sauce. 6 cloves. 8 black peppercorns. 1 anaheim pepper dehydrated. 1 small rhizome of ginger, as well as 3 bay leaves and a small stick of lemongrass that I got from the garden. I got the bay leaves from the garden too. Let it all come to a rolling boil, then drop down to a simmer for right about 7 minutes. I'm just gonna do some quick eggs. I don't even know if I'm gonna do a bath because I'm pretty certain we're gonna eat these far before. And most of these guys are broken, as you can see here. That's like broken patch. These are the good patch. Give yourself a bit of a gap though too, so you can actually take this thing off. It's gonna smell crazy, y'all. Get some of these down here. I just want to get everything submerged. If you want your veggies to be a little bit more softer, less crunchy, cook those in your vinegar solution, and then it'll make them be a lot less crispy. There you go, y'all. Look at that. That looks dope. I could probably just leave these in the refrigerator for upwards of 15 days. So there you have it, y'all. Spicy Asian style pickled eggs, y'all. This will work with quail eggs, it'll work with regular eggs. Super fire. If you guys want to add more sugar to them, which I can totally understand, we're just kind of cutting down on sugar around here. So. All right, y'all. So it's been a couple days now. And yo, I'm gonna break off into another one of these jars, man. I'm gonna be 100 with you guys. I already took out a whole jar. Well, I took out most of a jar already, like after the first day. I'm not even playing with you, dude. It was amazing. So anyway, we'll play with these ones. It's been about 3 days now. These things are just beautiful, y'all. What I was saying in the video is that we're cutting back a lot on sugar, so that's why we didn't add a lot. I could totally understand if somebody were to put sugar in there, but you know, sugar, dude. Yo, I'm gonna try one of these. Let's get involved. Let me hold on. Oh. We also did a couple other ones here. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna save this one though. I'm gonna save this one. So you guys go. This one right here is mostly just vinegar and salt. Yeah. You can add pretty much whatever. A fork, man. You can pretty much add, if you guys didn't get this by now, you can pretty much add whatever type of vegetable in here. We have beet, that's what's giving it the real red color. We have carrot in here. I have celery tops. Yeah, you guys seen the other stuff. Let's get involved, fool. All right, y'all. That was really good. Yeah, oh my gosh. That was good flavor, man. That's good flavor. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. The hard cook, wow, that tastes good. Oh my god. I'm gonna leave this. I'm gonna leave the. Excuse me. That is very, very good, y'all. I'm gonna leave the recipe, of course, everything down below. But what I was getting at is the hard cook, man. I'm not a fan. I don't really like the hard cook. I actually did a couple more after this, and I only boiled them for 8 minutes, maybe even closer to 7, to be honest with you. I didn't put them in an ice bath. I just kind of hosed them down, or like sprayed them down really with some cold water in the sink. And I felt that those peeled way easier, y'all, way easier. And I have to imagine they're gonna taste a little bit better, or the texture is gonna be a little bit better. The flavor on these are amazing, but the texture on this is a little bit kind of rubbery, especially for these eggs, man. Normally these eggs are extremely creamy. So anyway, really outside of that, that's really the only thing that I have to contribute. Fire, man, do it. Just cook them a little bit less, but I'm gonna put these back. Thanks for watching, y'all. Yeah, I'll talk to you in a sec, man. Peace. You know what, dude? I'm gonna try one of these beads too. I got y'all. So good, y'all. What's the problem with these things, man? Once you start, you won't stop. I'm talking to you.